Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So seeing as tomorrow I will be taking myself off to Berlin for a week, and I'm back with which city, European city, to visit based on your zodiac sign. So if you want to know which European city you should visit based on your zodiac sign, then keep watching. And if you have not seen the North American video, then link will be in the description box. It's gonna be random again. Timings will be in the comment section. Okay, let's go. Libra. So seeing as you went last time, you're first this time. So yeah, Libra, your city, or the city, European city you should visit based on your sign is Prague. So Libra, seeing as both you and Taurus are both ruled by Venus, I thought to suggest cities for the both of you which have elegance and charm and beauty to them. One of which, of course, is beautiful Prague. Prague is full of all those things. I actually visited Prague last year and must say, it's a pretty spectacular city. In Prague there is Prague Castle, of course, so you can go there and you can wander around the gorgeous castle, and apparently according to the Guinness Book of Records or Guinness World Records, Prague Castle is actually the largest ancient castle in the world. Did you know that? Also, you could visit the famous Old Town Hall clock, okay? It's a big tower, and it's right in the heart of the city. And as well, it is apparently the world's oldest operating astronomical clock. Furthermore, every hour, 12 apostles pass through the window right above the astronomical dial. 12 apostles, 12 zodiac signs, everything is connected. Oh, and now to mention something pretty cool related to peace, Libra. You know, you're all about peace. There's a John Lennon wall. So, you can go to John Lennon wall, take some selfies. Then, of course, Taurus. So, Taurus, your lovely city is Sweet Paris or Paris. Paris, I think, just has everything that you could possibly ask for, Taurus. It has great food, it has amazing, wonderful pieces of art, it has the most magnificent historical locations, there is just a vast variety of museums, and of course, you can go and view the mighty Mona Lisa, the very famous Mona Lisa. But you already knew that, right? Of course. Oh, and you could even try visiting the museums at nighttime. Get a whole other vibe. I do recommend that you visit in the autumn or fall time because the colors in Paris around that time are gorgeous. You can also go to the opera or the theater, or you could do a bit of dancing. You can go dancing, you know. And get this as well, okay? There is the catacombs. For those of you who do not know what the catacombs are, it's basically 120-mile long, like, tunnels and caves, you know, underground. It's underneath the city, and it's full of like 6 million deceased bones and skulls. It's pretty spooky. So Taurus, I don't know, would you like that? You might, so I just thought I'd mention it. Sagittarius. Alright, so the European city I think you should visit most is Istanbul. Now, okay, before you jump the gun, Istanbul lies on 2 continents. We got Europe and we got Asia. Sagittarius, I really do think that you would enjoy this city because there is just a lot going on. It's very exciting. I actually visited Istanbul last year, and to date, I have to say this, it is my favorite city in the world. Okay? It's my favorite city. The city is literally one of a kind, Sagittarius. You can go to the Grand Bazaar. Okay, and the Grand Bazaar is one of the main attractions within Istanbul. It's this huge underground world of traditional shops, literally selling everything that you could possibly imagine. Oh, and also the mosques. There are so many mosques, and they are completely breathtaking. Not just on the outside, the inside, you will be blown away. Honestly, I went to Mexico a couple of years ago, and I just love architecture. So when I went to Mexico, I really enjoyed the Catholic churches. But then when I went to Istanbul and I experienced the mosques, it was like, whoa. Okay, so yeah, if you appreciate good architecture, you know, Sagittarius, and if you appreciate a city that likes to move, likes to keep everything going, if you like pomegranate juice, if you like orange juice, if you like Turkish pastries, Turkish tea, go. I think you would probably be overwhelmed just by how amazing it is, but you know what? You're ruled by Jupiter, Sagittarius, so you can handle it. Virgo, your city is Budapest. Virgo, what I think you would really enjoy most about the city, okay, are the hot thermal baths. And get this, within many of these baths, you can play chess. So, you know, you can be relaxing in the hot thermal baths, but at the same time, you can be stimulating that mind, that intellectual mind that you have by playing some chess. And did you know that Budapest is actually the birthplace to the Rubik's Cube? Yes. So you'll be solving all your little problems, again using that mind. Furthermore though, Budapest also has some great full-bodied wines, red wines more specifically, and you might enjoy that. Or you can visit some of the pubs in the area if you're feeling, or you are, more of a high-spirited type of Virgo. You could even try going to a basic Hungarian language class where you can learn some of the basic language. Gemini, your city that you should visit, European city, is Dublin. Gemini, in my opinion, you are like the friendliest of the entire zodiac, so why not go to a country which is known to have some of the friendliest people, the Irish. I know you're versatile as well, and well, Dublin has many options for you, such as free music gigs, it has cool street art to view, beautiful gardens to explore, there's even the Irish Jewish Museum, or you can go and visit the Little Museum, which captures the history of modern Dublin like no other. And of course, you could visit the very famous Temple Bar and grab yourself a Guinness. Honestly, Gemini, there is a lot more to Dublin than meets the eye. Plus, you could take a trip up to Belfast, up north, just 2 hours away, and visit Belfast. You can go and see where the Titanic was built. We take pride in that, even though it sank. Pisces, your city is Dubrovnik. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I know in the North American video, I wanted you to really get in touch with your more upbeat side and your more kind of artistic side, but I do think that visiting Dubrovnik will help you get in touch with your more calmer, peaceful side. Plus, it is right by the water, and similar with Cancer, I just think with, especially with Cancer and Pisces, they enjoy really being by the sea, you know, by the water. This city just has a lot of history to it. You can go and visit the old town of Dubrovnik, and you can even enjoy some of the scenes that was used in Game of Thrones. So all of you Game of Thrones fans, yeah, you can go there. I'd like to mention though that a lot of Game of Thrones was actually filmed in my country as well, so just so you know. You can just go and walk the walls and allow yourself at least 2 to 3 hours to do so, because it's a lot of walking and you want to be able to really take your time and take all of it in. Perhaps you could go on a kayak tour, or you could visit the beautiful beaches or the bays, and if you're feeling quite adventurous, you could even go cliff jumping. Ultimately, Dubrovnik is just a place of relaxation, beauty, scenery, and fresh sea air. Leo, your city is Florence. Alright Leo, so let's just tune into that romantic side that you have for a moment. What better way to tune into the romantic side than to visit the city of Florence? The museums are packed with world famous Renaissance art. It has the most breathtaking, gobsmacking skyline. Furthermore, you could go and grab yourself some Tuscan food from the San Lorenzo market. Apparently Tuscan food is really nice. And you can make a date with David, created by the marvelous Michelangelo. Ultimately, Leo, you can just dine in some of the finest restaurants within Italy. You can take romantic strolls around the city or through the original sculpture park. Scorpio! Alright, European city you should visit the most is Amsterdam. Amsterdam is pretty risque and it's quite fun. And you can also be a little risque yourself, can't you, Scorpio? It's definitely one of Europe's spiciest cities, to say the least. You could go and visit Van Gogh's museum, or Van Gogh for Americans, I think you pronounce it that way. Even go and visit Anne Frank's house. Not to mention, Scorpio, but there is the Red Light District, which I think you sexy Scorpios would enjoy. Even museums that educate you all about sex. There is an electric Ladyland fluorescent museum even, and literally in it, it's all fluorescent. It's just all these bright lights. It's this dark room and it's all bright lights everywhere. I think that would be really cool. And then you can even go to this place where you dine in the dark. So you're in a pitch black room and you're served food. And I think that concept is it's pretty awesome. You can go and visit the Hanky Panky tattoo parlor and get a tattoo. Hanky Panky, right? Plus there is a cinema which is one seated. You literally go and just one seat. Capricorn, city you should visit is Lisbon. The thing about Lisbon, Capricorn, is that it has something really for everyone. Be it beautiful architecture, be it wonderful views, bars, restaurants, beaches, plus a lot of great coffee places. There's something of interest for any Capricorn. It is also a very hilly city and it's said to be the sort of the European San Francisco. But the fact that there are so many hills actually makes for these incredible views. It really is this treasured city which does stick to its traditional sense, and I know how you Capricorns do like to stick to tradition from time to time, or a lot of the time. You can go and visit the Belém Tower, which was built to protect the port of Lisbon, and just outside the city you can go and visit the mountain castles of Sintra, and I think it's referred to the Pena Palace. This palace is literally like a fairy tale. It is so breathtaking, and I'm pretty sure that Disney was inspired by this palace to build, you know, the Disney castle. Aquarius, the European city you should visit most is Berlin. Let's go over some cool things that Berlin has to offer, Aquarius. Not only is it the capital of techno, which I love. Alright, when I go to Berlin, I cannot wait to go to some techno scenes, but you can also catch a glimpse of Berlin's only UFO, known as one of the world's 96 Futuro houses. Pretty cool, huh? And of course you can go and just dance in one of the underground clubs. You can also eat so much amazing vegan food. I think that Berlin is like the capital city of, well, for vegans, vegan options in Europe. It has so many vegan options, and I mentioned veganism because I feel like a lot of Aquarians would be vegan because, well, humanitarian and all that. Oh, and there's also this place which is part art gallery and it's part haunted house, and in it you can view these like robotic art displays with this terrifying effect. Aries, the city I think you should visit is Athens. Athens, ultimately Aries, is a city of adventure in my opinion, and with its huge hills and its exciting nightlife and its busy pace, I think you'd fit right in and you'd enjoy it. You can go and visit the Athens Olympic Stadium, for example, plus the Panathenaic Stadium, and you can see that in this stadium it's made just out of marble. I visited Athens a couple of years ago, and when I went to the stadium, the steps were huge, so big, but it was so worth it. It was pretty cool. Plus, not to mention, there is the Acropolis. Acropolis is one of the most famous landmarks within Athens, and just situated on top of this hill, and it really is breathtaking just seeing it. It's just like being sent back in time. You can climb all these different hills to get a really amazing view of Acropolis. So you can climb up the hill. I know you have the energy to do it, Athens, or Aries. You have the energy to do it, Aries. So you could climb up these hills and you can just see the Acropolis from afar, just sitting right there, and then you'll turn around and you will see the water, because it's situated right by the water, and you have this panoramic view of the entire city. It's a great place as well, especially if you want to really learn about Greek mythology, and you can go to so many museums that just talk all about it. And last but not least, Cancer. The European city I think that you should visit is Barcelona. I think that along with Taurus, Cancer, you guys really do know how to appreciate great quality food. I think that many Cancer people are not only great at cooking, but they do appreciate good cooking. Plus, I do think that you're capable, Cancer, of delving into that creative side that you have. You know, you could do this through art, and I do consider a lot of Cancers to be pretty elegant. So in Barcelona, if you are a serious foodie, it'll just be paradise for you. I mean, it's got the tapas and it has the best paella. You can even go to a cooking class and you can learn how to make these things. So you can go and learn that and then bring all that experience back home with you. Furthermore, you can go to a champagne sunset tour. You know, sounds pretty cool, right? There is a public pillow fight. So if you want to release some of that anger or the moods that you have built up within you, you can go to a public pillow fight and just start like hitting people, but it's not violent. It'll be fine. You're not gonna get hurt for it, so just go crazy, Cancer. Get it all out and have fun. Okay guys, so that concludes my video on which European city you should visit based on your zodiac sign. Now, as I said, I will be going to Berlin tomorrow. Alright, so the third part to this series, I probably will just do it whilst I'm in Berlin. And then I don't know if I wanna vlog or make videos whilst I'm in Berlin. I might just do some videos just talking or with some messages and things I want to just express to you guys. Or I could vlog. I'm just gonna see how I feel. Anyway guys, thank you kindly to all of you who have subscribed to my channel, okay? I'm really grateful once again. And furthermore, if this is the first time you're finding my channel and you would like to see more videos from me, then click the subscribe button. And yeah, I will be back with another video very, very soon. Bye!